Welcome to PlayPSVR2, the podcast, episode 101. That's right, you are being taken to school today. Gaming is in session. PlayPSVR2 is in session. Class is in session. We got some knowledge to drop on you this week. We hit you hard. We hit you heavy with quality entertainment and content last week with episode 100. This week, probably one segment. If we get really into it, you might luck out and get two, but don't count on it. We're going to be burning through a lot of information. But Adam, before we get into it, I need you to tell me what your gamer juice is this week.
It is Seagram's Escapes, Jamaican Me Happy. The thing is, I really like the blueberry acai lemonade. That, I think, may be the best drink I've ever had in my life. They don't sell it individually. You got to buy the 12-pack, and then you get 2 or 3 of them, but they sell every other freaking flavor known to man. That's my airing of grievance. I am mad. You sell every freaking flavor under the sun, but the one flavor that everyone loves, they adore it. I am begging at their knees, give me blueberry acai lemonade, and they won't do it. They're like, buy a 12-pack, you punk. So I'm spending out here $14 for 3 Seagram's Escapes. It's ridiculous. I'm not doing it. So I got Jamaican Me Happy. It's not bad. It's the second best flavor, but I look like a little Nancy boy drinking it, but I mean, it's not bad. Some lemon, some strawberry, definitely some watermelon vibes. You know, instead of a coconut bra, I need a watermelon bra. But before I go into that, you tell me what you're drinking.
Adam, I think that's another business venture we could probably get into is we collect all of these Seagram 6-packs and then take the blueberries out and make our own blueberry 6-pack and sell that for a markup. Adam? Let's talk after the show. My drink is also tropical in flavor. It is a 10-ball cocktail, whatever that means.
Just
Mango,
like your personality.
like my
Ooh, tropical, fruity, like your personality.
Oh, I thought you were making like a ball joke. Okay, anyways. Both jokes were immature, Adam. This is mango margarita. Let's see how it goes.
All of your gamer juices are awful. I don't know if I've ever heard you say, this is a good one.
Very strong. Wow. All right. We might only have one segment because that's all I'm going to be able to handle. Adam, thank you for dissing my gamer juice, but we got to get into it, Adam. Right off the bat, we are bringing it back, baby. All right? We brought the podcast back. We brought the website back. Now we're bringing back the golden stream. We know you want to get showered in our content. We know you want to get showered in gameplay. Hop on under and into the golden stream on YouTube when it happens. We're going to be coming at you first, doing a dry run, doing a test run, making sure all the technicals work. December 28th, we're going to be hitting you with a golden stream. Adam, you want to tell the people what we're going to be playing on that golden stream?
The beautiful thing is we have so many options. At this point, moving forward, this is kind of the farewell song to the PSVR. So we are going to be focusing this week on After the Fall. We're going to start with a multiplayer game. We're going to go be multiplayer. Alex, I'm going to be honest. I haven't played this game because I'm going to purchase it in the sale. While you're listening, listeners, not Alex, I'm going to tell you what other games you should purchase in this sale at the end of the segment. But is this a 2-player co-op or can multiple people play? Is there a limit? I think
it's like it might be 3, it might even be 4-player co-op. Yeah, I think they're going for that Left 4 Dead vibe. Yeah.
There might be 1 or 2 lucky listeners to be able to get in on this. First come, first serve. Also note, this will be on our Play PSVR YouTube. So what we're doing is Gaming is in Session is our main YouTube channel at this point. We've got it all, baby. I have a pack of Pokemon cards sitting out in the snow. I'm going to open them and see what damage it's doing. We're doing all types of crap. The Play PSVR YouTube channel is now going to become our streaming channel. So that's where you can catch us. Just so when you go and you're looking for it on December 28th, which I know you're going to, what are we going to say, Alex? 9 p.m. Eastern?
Yeah, I think that works. 9 p.m. Eastern gives us time to get our lives in order before we start our professional lives in the podcast streaming space.
Yes,
makes sense.
I can't wait. I know we're going to be on a team, but I'm going to kill you at every chance I get.
Adam, charge your controllers because I think this might have aim support. I'm pretty sure it does. So get that
already
ready.
Charged, son.
All right.
Power A. coming through again with the chargers.
Yeah, they got the little USB on the outside. You know what? We need to do another Power A headset stand review session. Just show it off one more time. Get them clicks in and solidified. Oh, I love it.
Okay, so here's the thing, Alex. This game I keep seeing on Twitter, Kayak VR. I don't know why. People are saying it's one of the games they want to play on PSVR2 right off the gate. It's a game they want to purchase. I'm very confused. I kayak in real life. I don't know why I would want to kayak in VR, but I want you to convince me otherwise.
So I've never played it. I'll say that, but I'll give you a hint as to why people are kind of excited about it. Well, first of all, this game accidentally got released on the store to where people could buy it. So people bought Kayak VR for the PSVR2 on the PlayStation Store, downloaded it to their console, and hit play. And as you can imagine, nothing happened. It just popped up with a splash screen that said, please press the power button on the PSVR2 headset to start playing this. So, but that's kind of exciting, right? It's like, oh, look at how far I'm getting to playing, how close I'm getting to playing PSVR2.
Did you get to see their O face?
I got to see their O face, and
yeah.
It was unremarkable. It was unremarkable, just like the game when you booted it up because there was no gameplay to see. But people are excited about this game. I think it carries some cachet in the Meta Quest space. People play it there and they're excited about this. I don't think it's like an action-packed game. I know there was that one game that came out where you're like in a kayak and you have machine guns and like you're kayaking through the jungle shooting guys. This is not that game. This is called Kayak VR Mirage. There's a couple little details that are interesting. It comes out, so it can be added to your wish list in the PlayStation Store. I'm going to go ahead and just do it now. There we go. It's added to my wish list. It's coming out February 21st, 2023 at 7 a.m.
So they want that the power play to be the very first game you play because it's already downloaded. You play this while Horizon and Resident Evil are downloading for the PSVR 2. Smart.
Yeah. Well, the DLC for Resident, anyways, you're right. That's a good call because my Horizon code is not going to be here until my PSVR 2 is here. So while Horizon's downloading, I'm riding a kayak. And maybe this is why people are excited because this game is not like a stress game. This is a relaxing game. Beautiful and varied locations to explore. There's racing if you want to do it. And the graphics look incredible. So I will say these screenshots are quite impressive. You're in like the Arctic or Antarctica, just kind of rowing your boat, looking at there's penguins. The water effects look really nice. So I could see there being something enjoyable about this. But some of these things just they don't get me going. If there's no stakes, if there's nothing to like accomplish, I get a hard time playing these kind of games. Maybe that's why I have an issue with No Man's Sky because it's like, yeah, you can mine for minerals and stuff, and the game's so open-ended. There's so much to do, but really the stakes seem low. The difficulty seems low. It doesn't seem like there's much to do.
So, what stakes were there in Mind Labyrinth that you like so much, Alex?
Overcoming my personal fears of hanging out next to a binary star system, but
trying to contemplate how I truly am a man. Okay,
yeah, that's it. No, that's a good point. I don't know if, and I kind of went into Mind Labyrinth knowing there were no stakes and knowing that the game was going to be like 30 minutes of fun or an hour of fun, and that's it. It's like just reading a good book or something like that. This seems like it's going to be heavier content, and so that's what I'm kind of curious about.
So what I'm curious about is, like I said, I actually kayak. I have a kayak that is about 6 to 7. I think it's like 7 or 8 feet. It fits in my SUV, so it's a small kayak. Do you think if I were to purchase this game, it would be worth putting the kayak in the living room, sitting in the kayak while playing this game? Do you think that would increase immersion, or do you think it would just be uncomfortable and it's not worth trying out?
I think it might be worth trying out. It might be an entertaining video, but here's one element I'm reading now that would be worth doing while sitting in the kayak. It says, optionally, transform your controllers into a paddle by attaching them to a stick or mount and take the immersion to the next level. So they are expecting people to strap their DualSense controllers, their Move controllers, to a stick and then kayak that way rather than holding the two Move controllers and pretending to kayak. So that's an interesting idea. And if you're sitting in a kayak, that's going to complete it. And I mean, you get a weighted stick, that's going to be a good workout for you for sure. So I don't know. On a rainy day or in the middle of winter, you're not going to be kayaking, but you can kayak in VR. So I think there's, for somebody like you who likes kayaking, it'll be fun. It's like, I like boxing. I like playing boxing games, even though I'm not really getting hit in the head. it's that kind of like,
But how
simulation.
much like this? I would almost do it just for views because I think if you put this on like YouTube or TikTok or something, people would be like, wow, what an idiot. He has this game. He's sitting in a kayak playing a kayak game. But aside from the 20 minutes of entertainment that might provide me, could this really provide much more to make it worth purchasing? Would I ever play this? So pretty much, am I paying $15 or how much is it?
It hasn't told us the price, so
Okay.
I didn't sneak
Wait,
that
how
in.
did they buy it then?
I mean, people obviously bought it. I just didn't find out what the
Oh,
price
and
was
then
when
they
I purchased it. Yeah,
pulled this
yeah,
listing off. Okay.
it's off the store and set to a wish list now.
Okay, fair enough. I feel like we've talked enough about Kayak VR Mirage, to be honest. So let's move on. What's next?
What is next? So we got a little bit more information about Resident Evil Village. Since we're hyped about it, we kind of hemmed and hawed. Do we talk about this? We're hyped about it. I want to talk about it anytime I can. So Resident Evil Village is on the PlayStation Store now. We can see some new details about it. So I went through to see if there's anything super interesting with it, and we did get a couple of tidbits of information. So let me go ahead and browse over to here. One thing I'll say is there was a description: Resident Evil Village store details, PlayStation 2 or PlayStation VR2 support. So, of course, 4K HDR visuals, eye tracking, 3D audio, hyper realistic version of the campaign. Great. But now we have the details. PlayStation VR2 Sense controllers deepen the immersion with new gameplay features such as raising your arms to block attacks and dual wielding weapons, and get up close and personal with Lady Dimitrescu. Just be careful what you wish for. So, right there, they're talking about how this is going to be different. Dual wielding is one thing, right? You can't do that in Resident Evil Village. You can do that here. That's cool. But the moving your arms up to block, that's a new thing I didn't think about. I didn't do it very often in Resident Evil 7 because you just hit the button and it didn't seem worth it to block anything. But it is interesting that if you do block, cross your arms, hold them up, that it's going to have a block effect. I hope it's not like a cheesy effect where, like, if my arms are just up in real life, then in the game it like goes to the block stance automatically, and like there's a mismatch between what my arms are doing and the game is doing. But it is nice that they're adding these extra levels of I don't know, gameplay elements, immersion to the game that I personally wasn't expecting.
I think this is dangerous. Not necessarily for me, but a married man like yourself, Alex, with eye tracking, you can't sneak a peek at Lady Dimitrescu or whatever her name is because your wife will be able to see where your eyes are looking with eye tracking. So you better be careful, buddy.
Joke's on them. I have a lazy eye. You have no idea where I'm looking.
No, I'm definitely pumped for this game. Like I said, it's probably going to be one of the first, if not the absolute first game I boot up. It's going to be incredible. You're right. I don't plan on blocking very much, but it's nice to have the ability to do so. I may try it just to say, hey, I did it. It's cool. You never know. Maybe it will work out well. Yeah, I'm pumped. This is a total package. So giddy up. I already have my Resident Evil 8. All I gotta do is download it.
I do want to say there's a couple things, right? So in here they kind of explained that, the winter's expansion, so the expansion content for Resident Evil Village will not be included in the VR. They kind of say the mainline Resident Evil Village will be in VR. That's what you're looking for. So if you're going to pony up and buy the gold edition with all the expansion packs, might not be your bag because that's not going to be in VR. It's probably perfectly fine and good and fun in flat gaming, but we're not here for that. We're here for VR. The other thing is you can get it right now on sale, Resident Evil Village, for $20 on the PlayStation Store. We'll talk about it during the sales more, but that is there. You can get the best PSVR2 game already for $20. Locked.
Or you can buy it $20 physical and then sell it afterwards. So really, you probably paid $4. But whatever, Alex. Okay, we got game announcements next, huh?
Yeah, there's a couple game announcements. Okay, one of them is not super new, but I didn't hear about it until I did some research. This is a farming game coming to PSVR 2, and I have some details here. This was announced to me on a blog post on the PSVR subreddit, and here's what stuck out to me. Adam, you ever heard of a company called Fusion Play?
Not a gaming studio, no.
They're a gaming studio. What if I told you that the developer's name is Fusion Play _ Conrad?
No effing way. Conrad the Kitten?
Conrad the Kitten's developers have announced a game for PSVR2. It is called, let's see, Across the Valley. It is a farm sim game. They call it their next, even bigger VR game. So all the cuteness you had in Conrad the Kitten, it now extends to all the farm animals. They say, yeah, we got all sorts of stuff. It's a highly polished game. They're a small studio. It's exclusively VR game, but Across the Valley is a farming sim VR game about managing your farm. Use your own hands to handle the tools, gather the animal products, plant crops, and sell stuff to make money. And with that, you buy decorations and upgrade your farm and get more animals. And note, yes, you can pet every animal and they love it. That is what Conrad is telling me. Now, Adam,
Wow.
it sounds like I'm being like joking here, but Conrad the Kitten, I got a lot of mileage out of that game. It was simple but fun, simple but enjoyable, and certainly, of course, my kids like it, and I pet the slipper. I'm happy to see that the developers obviously did well enough with Conrad the Kitten to continue developing games. I'm happy to see that they are expanding upon that idea in like a full farm setup, and they're releasing it on PSVR 2. Adam, what do you want to see in a cutesy farm sim game to make you pull the trigger on this game?
So there's three things that somewhat, I don't know if I want to say concern me or I find interesting. First thing, you know how they recommended you put your controller in a slipper and you can pet the cat, and that increases immersion because you're petting your slipper and it feels like you're petting a cat. So now with it, the screenshots show you petting a pig, you can caress your grandparents' back and feel the pig. It's great. I like that. You just need to get Granny to lay down on all fours, and then you can pet her like a pig.
And hold the move controller.
Yeah, exactly. Second, they say you might remember Fusion Play from the cat simulator Conrad's Kittens. That wasn't the name of the game.
The name of the game changed. For those who are paying attention, it was initially Conrad the Kitten, and then Conrad had kittens. They upgraded the game and changed the name to Conrad's Kittens.
Oh.
So while Conrad is sleeping, you play with the kittens and you have to go around the house and find all the kittens hiding throughout the house and collect them and put them back in bed.
Okay.
They kept adding more to the game. I'm telling you, it's a surprisingly quality game with a quality amount of content.
Okay, so egg on my face. There's just nothing here that I care about. I'm not gonna play this. Good for them. I hope they keep going. I hope one day they can make like a real game that most people want to play, but it'll be great for everyone's daughters and I don't know, wives, friends. I don't know who's gonna play this.
So here's the deal with this game. It's not just like Conrad the Kitten's just playing with the kitten, right? This is not just playing with the farm animals. This is managing the farm. So there's a whole farm side to it where you're like planting crops.
So it's like Harvest Moon.
Like a Harvest
VR.
Moon type. So hey, that's a great point. Harvest Moon VR. Although I don't think there's a romance option to romance somebody.
Well, you romance the pigs.
I'm romancing the pig every night before I go to sleep. This is okay. That sounds like I'm making fun of my wife. I redact that. I'm about to drop a lot of money on a PSVR2.
You called your wife a pig, or you're making love to an animal, a pig, before you go to your wife. So I don't know. Either way, it's bad.
I'm surprisingly excited about this game. It sounds like they know exactly what they're going for in these kind of relaxation games. So I'll be interested to see what's happening. Conrad, I'll be reaching out to you. I definitely want some more information on this game.
If you want a 10 out of 10, give him a code because dude has friggin' lowest expectations ever. But okay, you told me there were one of two game announcements that you were really hyped for. I am curious. Don't tell me. I want to hear the next game, and then I need to pick which one of those I think you're hyped for. Because you seem pretty excited, but I can't imagine this jungles your jingle bells that much.
Jungles my jingle bells. Okay, Adam, I'm a sci-fi guy. I love sci-fi stuff. I love astronomy stuff. This next game just got announced for PSVR 2. It is called Hubris. Hubris. You are a recruit of the OOO and are sent to the Twin Planet system to search for the mysterious agent Sienna. With the help of the pilot Lucia, the player will have to shoot, swim, climb, and jump to survive the harsh environment and wildlife on a planet which is being terraformed while fighting wicked enemies of the OOO. So this game, the trailer does a good job of selling it. Looks like there's like a bit of like parkour type stuff in Stride. There's a bit of shooting type stuff that you would see in like Farpoint. There's a bit of just like survival elements that you see in like No Man's Sky. You're in the jungle. You're fighting all sorts of enemies. Like right off the bat in the trailer, the guy jumps up in the air and headshots an enemy as he's falling to the ground and lands in the guy's toast. It looks really cool. It seems like a cool action sci-fi game. And I'm really excited to play these games in the PSVR2, especially because we have analog sticks now and we have the good tracking where you can do these fancy maneuvers. More information, free movement, climbing, swimming, and jumping. Of course, yeah, you're going to have a unique and intriguing sci-fi world of hubris, new full-blown multi-episodic space saga. It's going to have the best and most immersive graphics in VR available. You're going to be, unravel the OOO's long-forgotten secrets. This is funny. What is the OOO? They don't tell you until the very last line of this post. Earn your place as an agent of the Order of Objectivity, which is kind of stupid. But this is the other game, Adam, that was announced recently. People seem kind of hyped about it. I think it might be released already on Quest. I don't want to read reviews for the other consoles or other systems. I want to know how it works on PSVR. What are you thinking about this game, Adam?
So, first question, is this a secret agent Sienna? Is she single?
I'm about to Google mysterious agent Sienna, and I'll let you know. It sounds like she's single. Otherwise, why would she be on this mission on this planet, right?
Exactly. And that's the only reason I do anything for a woman. So, obviously.
If it answers your question at all, Sienna is a genus of insects. It is part of the moth family.
So she's single, or okay. So this sounds cool, looks pretty cool. If you are correct that this is already out on the Quest, that really limits my hype. I don't want to be a snob, but it's the same thing when these people come out with PS4 games that can be played on PS5. Okay, they've got a new skin on them, maybe a little bit of new functionality. I want a game that utilizes all the tech of the PSVR2, not a reskin of a Quest game. So if you are correct, and I see it looks like you are, it says coming to PC VR, so it's at least at some point going to be.
So it's not Quest. It's not Quest, which is good because that means it's not hindered by the Quest's hardware, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the issue with the Quest game is it's stuck with like PS2 graphics because that's all it's got. So it's not Quest. It's just PC VR. So that's good. But it came out December 7th of PC VR. Hopefully they're beefing that up for the PS5.
Well, I see right here launches December 7th on PC VR, Quest 2, and PSVR 2.
Well, I take it back. I look like an ass, so I guess it is on Quest 2, but
so then exactly. So no, I am not hyped for this. It sounds cool, and maybe at some point I will go and play it. But one, it's going to be on a sale, and two, I'm going to play all the other games first. That's what you get when you try to make all these games for every freaking console known to man. Pick the best one and let's boogie. Anyhow, I'm going to say Hubris was the one you were hyped for.
No, it was definitely Conrad's Kittens. Definitely.
I swear, I hate you.
But here's the thing, Adam. This game sounds like every other sci-fi game that overpromises and underdelivers. Every single game like this, it comes out as like, you're going to explore unique worlds you've never seen before. You're on the planet of Jabadon, and you're going to be a part of this secret society of people who are recovering order for the future, and you're going to shoot people and jump and survive. And guess what? You have a sexy sidekick.
And guess what? She's not single. Boom, wasted $30.
And guess what? She's actually a moth. Like that's interesting. If you get to the end of the game, she takes off her space helmet and just like two little moth antenna come out, and it's like, guess what? I'm a moth. And how do you feel about that? And you right then, immersion, you're looking in like one of her 3 sets of eyes, and you're like, I think I still do love you. I think this is, and that's the twist in the game. That's what they need to do with this game. They're not going to do it. I'm not hyped about it. I want to play Conrad's Kittens Farm Simulator more than I want to play this. I want to play both, but Conrad's got me the most excited.
I hate you. Okay, so let's move on. You have a little game for me to play about which games are going to get PSVR, or I guess I should say, our PSVR games are getting free upgrades to PSVR2.
I'll lay down the rules for you. Everybody, Adam's been writing articles on PlayPSVR.com, letting you know the cold, hard facts. He wrote one about games that are getting upgrades. He thinks he's hot stuff. He thinks he knows more than me about PSVR2. He has no idea how much time I spend on the toilet, browsing Reddit on my phone, reading about PSVR2. I am the keeper of knowledge in this space. So I'm hitting Adam up with a trivia game. The rules are very simple. This is the 12 days of PSVR to PSVR2 upgrades. Catchy title. We'll probably see it occur again. But Adam, you must tell me if the game has an officially confirmed free upgrade or not. If you're correct, I'll eat a bean. If you're incorrect, you eat a bean.
Dude, I am not eating this many beans. You have like 15
Okay,
games.
then let's tally them up, and then whoever has the most points at the end. If you get more than 6 of these right, then I eat a bean. Okay, does that sound good? And
wait, if I get how many more? How many?
6. If you get 6 or more, then I eat a bean.
And how many do we have?
We have 12 here.
Okay, I think that's fair. Yes.
Yeah, but I will say this, Adam. I'm looking at the Google Drive document right now. I see you clicking the link with the games on it.
Yeah,
I told you not to
go
click.
in it and cheat.
No. Okay, I'm gonna right now. I'm deleting it. So there we go.
Well, I hate you.
So it's not there, but you probably still have it pulled up.
Fine.
You get. I have a secret one in here. If you get it right, then I know you're cheating. So do not F with me, young man.
Actually, I already know the secret one because it's in our email. We talked about.
Do not F with me,
Listen,
young man.
We talked to the developers. I know. Go ahead.
All right. Number 1, Exorcist VR Legion.
No.
Is that getting a free upgrade or not?
It is not.
It is getting a free upgrade, Adam. How did you already lose in the first one?
Really?
Confirmed free upgrade. Exorcist Legion VR is getting a confirmed free PSVR 2
Well, that's
upgrade.
good because I haven't finished it yet. I got halfway through and I quit because it wasn't very good. Now I will wait to finish it. Thank you, Alex. Although I'm not off to a hot start.
Now, I saw on my source, they said it's getting a free upgrade. And now, through my furious Googling, I'm not seeing any evidence that it's getting.
Oh my, this is rigged.
Oh, okay. No, here we go. Exorcist Legion VR Sin, the sequel, is getting a free PSVR 2.
That's different.
That's very different. Right. That's very different. You're very right. So I think you might be right in this case. Hold on. I'm reading a little bit more here. Exorcist Legion VR. No, they're not saying it's going to get a PSVR 2 upgrade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So that's a point for you, bucko. I bet you feel great about that. All right, Adam. How about this next one? 2MD VR football. Is that officially getting a confirmed free upgrade or not?
Oof, that's a tough one. So also, are these all the games that are getting upgrades? Just so the listeners know, like this is what they can look forward to, or is this just a snippet of it?
This is a snippet of. There's a lot of games. There's like 30-something games getting a VR upgrade.
Wow.
Something along those lines. Like there's a lot of games out there.
And these aren't like launch titles. These are eventually they will get an upgrade, right?
Games that we have had confirmed from the developer that there will be a free PSVR 2 upgrade.
I'm going to say 2MD VR football will not.
Damn it, you're right, because
they're making a whole new game, right?
It is getting a PSVR 2 upgrade, but you got to pay. You got to pay 70% of the price for it.
Wow.
Adam, you're 2 for 2. Accidentally 2 for 2. Moss Book 2, Adam.
That has to, right? I'm going to say yes.
The answer is no. It is not. They unfortunately said that it is not. There is no upgrade path for Moss Book 2. You're going to have to buy the new version. Make sure you buy it for PS5, and then you'll play it on PSVR 2. But how about you tell me about the game Stride?
Ooh, this one you got me. I have no idea. Wow. I'm going to say no.
Yes, it is.
It's
confirmed to be getting a free upgrade. I bought it, and I'm happy I bought it. I'm not going to play it too much because I need that to be released in VR. How about this one, Adam? Here's a tricky one. Swordsman VR.
Yes.
Unfortunately, We expect maybe it will, but there has been no confirmation
Oh,
from the
dude, up
developer.
yours. There's evidence. We got to move on. This is bullcrap.
It's getting close, Adam. It's getting close. Beat Saber.
I think I'm losing, first of all.
You are losing.
Beat Saber. No.
Excellent. That's right, Adam.
Yeah.
There is no confirmed upgrade for Beat Saber. They're actually owned by Meta now, so I doubt we're going to be seeing anything on that front. What about Alvo? You remember that game, Alvo?
I do, because you played it and I don't have it. And I feel like I remember you telling me get it because it's going to have an upgrade. So I'm going to say yes.
Yes. Yes. It's getting a PSVR2 upgrade. Yes.
You gave me that answer because
and
maybe I still need to buy it, though.
It's a good game. It's a good game. And I'm ruining this. There we go. All right. Resident Evil 7, Adam. Resident Evil 7.
No, I don't think.
Man, why did I even put that on there? Obviously, that's not.
Yeah, that one's easy. Although it was so easy, I second guessed myself.
Okay, that's why I put it on there. All right, Adam.
Yeah.
Blood and Truth.
Oof. This is an interesting one that I don't know the answer to. The studio, I feel like, is a studio that would, but should
They're
they?
an official PlayStation studio, yeah.
I'm going to say no.
Nothing confirmed. You're right. And I think that seals it. I'm going to be eating a bean. But Adam,
yes,
just for the sake of information,
yes,
let's let the listeners know if Conrad's Kittens is getting a PSVR 2 upgrade.
No, because they're too busy working on Across the Farm or whatever the F it's called.
To be honest, I made this list before I found out that game was being announced. So yeah, that's a gimme for you. How about Startenders VR? You're a space bartender. Game came out recently on PSVR 1, maybe 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
This is a game I think will.
It did. It definitely got confirmed. You've nailed this one. Yeah, definitely got confirmed. Adam, I need you to be careful here. Cave Digger 2. PSVR 2 or not? Confirmed by the developer, PSVR 2 upgrade or no? Adam, don't say a damn thing. I don't want to get in trouble. The answer is no. We cannot confirm or deny if this is going to be getting an upgrade. So for that reason, we are saying no.
There is no public
channel saying that this is getting an upgrade, okay?
Yes.
So do not say that we told you that this is getting an upgrade. All right? Now, what bean? Spin a bean for me.
All right. And we are going to have a bit of a second segment because I don't want to rush through these sales. We got a
lot.
We have a lot. I want you to get your money's worth, so I'm going to let you eat this bean live, and then we'll head to the second segment.
Just let them know what we're getting hit with right when we come back in. What is it?
What is that?
I can't see it, man. You're so far away.
It is a Stinky Socks or a Tutti Frutti?
That's a good one to start the segment with. All right. Well, thank you.
Oh, you're going to start with the segment, huh?
We're going to start with the Stinky Sock. We'll start it off. You'll bring us in.
Wow. Yeah, it's not that bad of a bean. Okay. Thanks for listening, folks. Segment 1 is in the books. We got sales. We've talked about CES coming up. What is going to happen there? And of course, Alex eats a bean. You never want to miss that. We'll see you on the other side.
Welcome back to segment 2 of Play PSVR 2, the podcast. We're going to hit up some sales, and then Adam wants to talk about CES. I don't want to talk about it. I'll tell you why later. But before we do that, let me eat a bean real quick. Stinky Socks right here for everybody.
There it is. It's going to be Tutti Frutti. I feel it.
Honestly, I don't know yet.
The thing is, yeah, Tutti Frutti isn't even that good.
Tutti Frutti's not even a good jelly bean in and of itself. This is a stinky sock, but I've had enough mango margarita to not really care at the moment. So we're good to go.
Wasted.
Yeah. Adam, so there is a big sale right now. It's the PlayStation Winter Sale. So there's all sorts of PlayStation games on sale, but you know us. We only care about VR. So I'm going to hit you up with some PSVR sales, and you're going to tell me if somebody should buy it or not. Now, Adam, I want you to keep in the back of your mind, some of these might have upgrades. So you should let listeners know if that's something they should be cognizant of when deciding whether or not to purchase this at a given price.
And I do appreciate the fact that we are starting this segment with sales, so I don't have to rush into my judgments. You get to hear them full bore. I'm not going to go excessive, but I can breathe a little bit. And most of the time, my anus is so clenched and tight going through these sales that I don't really get to get this off my chest, you know?
Yeah, that well put, Adam. But Adam, we got a lot to cover. Let's get going. Rush VR for $2.49.
No. The game's just not that good. You played it what, once, twice at most, and then you never played it again?
I mean, it's pretty. $2 is that's cheap.
Dude,
That
you have 2 months with it left. Are you going to play it in 2 months? No, that's going to be a running theme. You need to value your time. You have limited time with the PSVR. Don't play this game. Don't play that game. Save your $2.50 and put it towards a good one.
30 minutes worth of entertainment for $2.49 is a damn good deal. Anyways, Intruders.
It's not worth the time. PSVR2 is expensive.
Intruders Hide and Seek, $1.99.
That's a buy if I've ever seen it. Holy, I hope I intrude into your. Never mind.
Arizona Sunshine Deluxe Edition for $4.49.
Yeah, just like that deluxe turd that just oozed out of their butthole right into my mouth. No, don't buy this.
The poop always goes to your mouth, Adam. Nebulous for $1.49.
Okay, the poop that comes from their anus into my anus. Don't play this game because you'll just crap it out like I did.
Doesn't make it much better. In some ways, makes it worse. Blind for $2.49.
No. It was almost like a stifled wannabe with more puzzle elements. It just wasn't good. The plot wasn't great. I'm gonna have to pass.
Moto
Yeah.
Racer 4 for $3.99.
Any type of racing game that's not Wipeout, let's just be honest. Don't buy it.
Space Explorer PS4 and PSVR edition, $1.94.
Listen, it may make Alex cry, but it will make me cry if you buy this game.
Horror Adventure VR for $1.49.
Horror Adventure VR, love it. Yes.
Horror.
Oh, horror. No, for that cheap, what's the normal price?
$9.99.
Okay, you're not getting a good horror game for $10. Get the F out of here. Don't buy it.
I'm going to preface this one with I think it's a very strong buy. We'll leave it to Adam to ultimately decide. Star Wars Squadrons for $5.99.
You have 2 months. With that being said, if you're going to spend some time, this is a pretty good deal for a game that not just Alex, everyone except for me likes. Consider it. Yeah, I feel like that's not bad.
I appreciate your candor, Adam. Zone of the Enders, the second runner, Mars, $5.99.
I like that game. That's a good game. That right there is a game. The issue is it's kind of long. It's going to eat up a lot of your time in the next 2 months. If you haven't played it and you know you're not going to go back to other games, I say go to Mars.
Zone of the Enders 2 is a game worth playing in and of itself. Now you can play it in VR. Like, that's great. $5.99. That's a steal, I believe. VR Ping Pong, $2.99.
Next.
Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown Top Gun Maverick Edition, $14.99.
Alex is showing his O face right there, that one. And I thought it sucked. I bought it. He let me play it. Garbage. Hot garbage. No, don't play it.
Spuds Unearthed, $1.99.
Dude, no. This is like a phone game. Don't play it.
This is an interesting one coming up. Honor and Duty D-Day single player for 49 cents. I didn't know there was a single player campaign. They apparently added one. 49 cents.
I wonder if they mean I don't know what the F they mean. The thing is, it would be maybe okay, but the issue is The multiplayer is what made it fun. And if you can't have multiplayer and you have limited time, 50 cents is dirt cheap. Just save your money and your time.
You could get a platinum probably pretty easily. Paranormal Activity: The Lost Soul for $5.99.
No, that's too expensive. At this late in the game, no. The game's been out long enough. Quit being cheap, you freaking buttholes. This should be a $2 game.
Speaking of $2 games, Never Out for $1.59.
Awful. I'm
Really, you played
trying to
this
think
game?
of, yeah, I played it. Horrendous. I was trying to think of something I would rather do. Like, I can't think of a single thing. Maybe if I had to hump the wrong end of a porcupine. Maybe that.
Which end of the porcupine is the wrong end, Adam? The mouth or the anus?
Whatever end the spikes are pointing toward, that's the wrong end.
End Space for $3.99.
No, I don't even know what this is. Get this out of here. I'm not feeding it to my family with those prices.
It's like a single player Eve Valkyrie. I thought it was all right. Doesn't last. You don't have fun for very long, but it's fun for what it is. It's a launch
Like
title.
Alex, it doesn't last.
Good burn, Adam. Good Dog, Bad Dog for $4.99.
What? There was that one. I don't know. There was a rap song that's like "Big Dog, Little Dog, Patty Whack," whatever. No, don't buy this. It's stupid.
Mega Dimension Neptunia VIIR. So it's the VR. This is a JRPG where the video game consoles are cute anime girls, and then there are VR components in between the main missions where you just sit in a room and they come in and talk about how you own all these cool video games. Anyways, $5.99. What are you thinking, Adam?
No, that sounds awful.
I think you would like this game in flat version because you like JRPGs. A Fisherman's Tale Deluxe Edition for $3.99.
I need to quit doing this to myself. I need to buy this game and I need to play this game. So that's two games I'm gonna have to buy right now. It's as we fall or
After the fall.
all's end that ends well. What's that? Whatever. I'm all is well that ends well and Fisherman's Tale. I'm buying both of those.
Fisherman's Tale. This is a great kit. That's a fantastic
Okay,
puzzle game.
tell me why. Like, just to cement it and make it without a doubt, I have to buy it and play it.
Because it really messes with the whole idea of the game is that you are a fisherman in a room, and there's a little diorama of a house in front of you, and then as you like stick things in that little dollhouse, you look up and you are sticking something down to yourself. And so the puzzles are things like, oh, I need a key to open this door, but the key I have is too small. So what I'm going to do is stick it in the dollhouse, and then dollhouse me will grab the key, and now it's really big, and I can use that key to open the door.
Okay, you did the opposite. Is there something psychological in here? Is there something that is like deep? Is there
There
any
is
intrinsic value?
there is depth to the story, and it's kind of heartwarming. And I don't want to go further because I think that will make you less interested in it. I wholeheartedly think that VR enthusiasts should play this. This is the type of game that can't be done in flat space, and
Should I play this?
everybody should play this game. It's a
Okay.
very good game.
Do you know the game that it is killing me? And I feel I'm so sorry. It is about a little bird, and she goes essentially, there's death around the land. The bird goes to each environment, and it's like a really heartwarming story. It's maybe 2 hours. I like that. And it's a game that just the art style and the story captured me. Is it
I
something?
remember you reviewing it, but I don't know what the game it is.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Is it something like that?
It's not that kind of heartwarming, no.
Okay, okay, I'll just play it. It's $4.
It's
Whatever.
it's a fantastic game. It's kind of mind bending what the things you're
Will
doing.
I be able to play it since I only have a PS5 and no Dual Shock?
Yeah, it's Move controller.
Okay, good, perfect.
Yeah. Sea of Memories for $2.49.
This sounds like Kingdom Hearts game. It's not, so I'm not playing it.
Carnival Games VR for $4.99.
Go to a real carnival. Carnies are awesome.
Yeah, because carnivals exist all the time, Adam. God, that's such a stupid logic there. Adam, I'm buying this game for $4.99 because I hear the climbing game is really fun.
You have to be kidding me. You have all the game. Finish a game. Finish Astrobot or The Persistence or To the Top. Or I could go on, and I'm not going to.
I'm going to finish this podcast and never come back. Carly and the Reaper Man escape from the underworld for $4.99.
Your freaking computer probably is too busy with iCarly shovelware on there to even play this game. So no.
What? I want you to tell me what iCarly shovelware means, but you can tell me later. We don't have to waste time on the podcast.
Yeah.
Gun Club VR 624.
No, there's way other games that you shoot that are better experiences.
If you like really love guns, like that's your personality is I'm the guy that likes guns, maybe. Other than that, Wins and Leaves for $7.49.
This sounds like a game you would play. I'm going to steer clear because I can look out the window and see snow right now. That's all the wind I need.
Covert for $4.99.
No.
Operation Warcade for $4.99.
Wow, talk about a bad game. This is like if you went to an arcade and you were like, I'm not going to play any of the games. I'm going to sit in the corner and play my phone. That's what Operation Warcade is.
Beat Blaster for $4.99.
I really like this title. Blaster, like
Blammoo!
Blasto! Blammoo! Yeah, no, I'm not buying this though.
1976 Back to Midway for $4.99.
Is this a freaking historical Battle of Midway? World War II for the wins, Bubby. No,
well, 1976, so not really. But this is a top-down shooter like Galaga, one of those famous ones, and this has like a VR component to it. I might get this because I'd be interested to see what they do to it. At the very least, it might just be kind of a fun Galaga clone.
My gosh, you are so stupid.
Mini Motor Racing X Digital Deluxe $8.74.
Spend that $8.74 to go play real go-karts.
You don't get it. $7.49. Oh, sorry. Torn for $7.49.
Did you play this? There's too many games like this. I think I did, and it sucked.
Oh, I know. This has the plot twist that got you all in a bind. Adam, do you remember in the 90s there was a popular song called Torn by Natalie Imbruglia?
Is that the one from Jeffrey Dahmer?
No relation at all.
Oh, okay. Then I don't know.
Maybe they used it in the Jeffrey Dahmer movie. I haven't seen that. But...
No, I'm joking.
Oh, I'm a big Natalie Imbruglia fan. So if this was about her, then I'd be all about it. Space Rift, episode 1. There was no episode 2 for $4.99.
Was Natalie Bruglia, was she single?
I think at the time, but now she's not, unfortunately. But it's okay.
Shucks. I don't want her or this next game. Get it out of here.
Okay. Neon Hat for $3.74.
Did she die? Is that why you hesitated?
No. I was just trying to think of it. Space Rift episode 1 was the game that you totally ignored. And Daniel, a.k.a. David Weissenberger, said it was great. And I also agreed it was really fun.
Oh, get out of here. Doesn't even have an episode 2.
Neon Hat, $3.74.
I know you like it, but I don't. I'm not playing it.
I've never played Neon Hat. What are you talking about? Evasion, $4.99.
Evasion. No. This looks like another poor attempt at a game that I certainly don't want to play. So
you have played Evasion. You called it a wave shooter. Touring Carts, $4.99.
Touring carts? Listen, if
touring carts, you're taking a tour in your cart. Touring.
I'm going to take a tour to the bathroom after I vomit from playing this awful game. Give me something good.
Eclipse Edge of Light, $3.74.
That's not good. No.
All right, here's a bunch of like demo add-ons, and it's like anime girl music
game. Yes.
Demo?
Yeah. Deemo.
Yeah.
Buy that. Is it $3.49?
So it's Demo, Night Rosabelle Collection, Rayark Selection Volume 3, Night Iris Collection, Rayark Selection Volume 1, and Ioi Collection. All of those are $149 each. Does that make any sense to you?
Yes. It makes a ton of... You don't know?
No.
the whole DLC in the game that you don't buy because you value your life and your money and your time. Move on.
You got me there. Bullet Roulette 269.
No,
Ghost Giant 749.
I got your mom's spare key to the back. Ghost Giant. I've never played it.
I'm going to skip the remaining Demo DLC and go straight into Sirento VR 1139.
Is there a game on this list that is just, I guess maybe Fisherman's Tale, that's like an unequivocal buy? No, don't buy this next game.
I mean, Sirento is really good. Race the Sun for 299.
More like a Raise the Roof. No, don't buy this.
I don't know if that was good or bad. Pancake House 449.
My family trusts an IHOP, so get this out of here.
Party Pumper for 509.
I'm a pumper, but just not of parties. Next.
Mervils, a VR adventure 599.
I am so sick of that word coming out of your mouth. For years, I have heard of Marvels on this stupid sale. And every time I have said, don't buy it, I will never, ever in my life say yes, buy Marvels. Please stop asking.
And I've defended this game so many times, and I bought it, and I've never once launched it. I got it for $2 a long time ago. God knows why it's $6 now. Wind for $5.99.
Break Wind. That's the only thing this game's good for.
Super Hot VR bundle for $11.99.
You gotta play it. You just have to. If you don't have it now, I don't know what you're doing though. But if you haven't, yes.
Chess Ultra for $4.54.
No, please don't.
Probe, a game dev experience for $6.29.
I would like to be a probe, and we're gonna go on some big long adventures right to the colon.
You want the probe experience? Vrock for $5.24.
No.
So many sales. Megaton Rainfall for $5.91.
I didn't think it was good enough to spend your time playing. I know, Alex, you disagree because you cried.
I loved the gameplay. I loved the story. I loved the free exploration. To me, it's a definite buy, but yeah, whatever. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Tourist Edition, $19.99.
Still haven't played it, but I'm not going to play it because I'm going to play the second one in VR2.
There we go.
Let's go. Let's ride.
That's the end of Adam, everybody, for the Play PSVR2 podcast. His opinions were so poor and so bad. Oh, he's back. There we go.
Oh, did I cut out?
You cut out. Did I cut out?
No, I still hear you.
Okay, well, there we go. Angry Birds Movie 2 VR Under Pressure for $5.99.
I am going to say no, don't buy that.
Prison Hoss Boss VR for $7.99.
Huh. Trust me, you don't want to be in a cell with me, cuz.
Aspire 1 VR Operative for $11.99.
No.
Shuttle Commander $9.99.
Shuttlecock? No.
Wipeout Omega Collection $7.99.
First of all, that's badminton, you pervert.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's right. Wipeout is incredible. Yes, play it.
Aspire 1 VR Operative and Killing Floor Incursion VR bundle for $19.99.
Oh, no. If you're spending $20 on anything on PSVR 1 at this point, you are a grade A sucker.
Well, that's 2 games, technically, so it'd be $10 a piece.
Still, you're a big-time sucker.
Oh, man. After the Fall for $15.99.
I have to buy it. I almost am a big sucker. I don't want to spend that much, Alex. Do I have to?
Oh, I'll play by myself.
Well,
I'll play with myself.
Does that conflict with your normal Wednesday night schedule? It doesn't, does it? It doesn't, does it?
Okay, shut up. That was good. Dreams, $7.99.
Wet Dreams? No.
After the Fall Deluxe Edition, $19.99.
Am I a sucker?
No. Titanic VR for $7.99. We got to keep going.
Rose could have fit Leo on that board.
Paper Dolls, $6.79.
No.
Project Lux, $9.99.
No, this looks stupid.
Killing Floor Incursion, $7.99.
See, this is what I would buy, not Esquire. I still wouldn't buy it, though.
Operencia, The Stolen Sun for $11.99.
Come back to me when you have a real game. That doesn't even sound real.
What if I told you the girl on the cover has tattoos on her arms and little horns, but
That does,
she's still kind of sexy?
is she single?
I think that's what the point of the game is.
Yes. No.
Red Matter for $9.99.
Ooh. No, that's too expensive. Not a bad game, but that's too expensive.
Jupitergrad $6.74.
No.
Have you played it?
No, but I've seen it and it's a real stupid name. How many more do we have, man?
A lot. Keep moving.
Okay, we're going in hyperdrive. We're going to hyperdrive.
Chromagun VR. Chromagun VR $8.99.
Yes, my gosh, yes.
Hitman 3 $13.49.
Ooh. No.
In Death $13.49.
Too expensive.
Chromagun Bundle $12.14.
What the F is in there?
The flat game too.
No.
NBA 2K VR Experience $7.49.
No.
Pistol Whip $14.99. That has a PSVR2 upgrade.
Yeah, I feel like you got to for that VR upgrade.
Lethal VR $2.49.
No.
Hatsune Miku Project Diva X $14.99.
Nope.
Tetris Effect Connected $19.99.
Only if you're an idiot.
Pierhead Arcade $7.49.
Stupid game, stupid concept, stupid price.
Blasters of the Universe $7.49.
Blammoo! No.
Shadow Legend VR $12.49.
No.
Apocalypse Rider $2.49.
I want to make a writing joke, but instead I'm going to say no.
Remember, this was the game that they said they wouldn't give us a review code because they thought we were too mean? You remember that?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell it as it is for you, the people.
They heard our preview of the game and they're like, "We're not going to give you a code. You're too rude." I'm like, all right, your game sucks anyways. Spice and Wolf VR2 $12.49.
Spicy Wolf?
Spice and Wolf.
Oh,
as
no.
if those are two, related things.
Yeah.
Also, there's a 2 there, as in there must have been a Spice and Wolf VR1. I'm very interested in this. Carnival Games VR Alley Adventure $3.99.
Is every game on sale? Let's just be honest.
Maybe.
No.
The Wanderer, which
No.
I got recently, I heard was maybe the game of the year. I haven't touched. Maybe that's what I'll play if you can't get after the fall. $19.99.
No. Oh, you sucker.
Marvel's Iron Man VR Digital Deluxe Edition $24.99.
No.
The Rabbit Hole for $2.49.
Ooh, I'm tempted because it's so bad, but I know it's bad. Don't play it.
Puzzling Places $9.99.
Puzzling, no.
Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted Curse of the Dreadbear $4.99.
If I could murder Freddy in cold blood, I would. Screw you, Freddy, and screw your game.
Angry Birds VR Isle of Pigs $7.49.
More like Angry Adam, Isle of Pigs.
Borderlands 2 VR $24.99. Damn.
No, hey, that's the borderline full price. That's Borderlands full price.
Blair Witch VR for $14.99.
I cracked myself up. That's going on to episode 200 highlight reel, baby. No, don't play this Blair Witch.
Gun Club VR SWAT DLC $3.99.
No.
Viking Days for $2.49.
Horrible game. Maybe one of the worst I've ever played.
All mysteries will be revealed. Spice and Wolf VR 1 for $12.49.
No way. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I like me a spicy wolf, but no, I would rather it in a crock pot.
What it is you're a dude hanging out with a wolf girl. So it's just a normal young woman who has a giant bushy wolf tail.
Does she have a giant... Never mind.
Okay, just stop. Headmaster for $9.99.
No.
Freediver Triton Down for $7.49.
No, don't do that.
Keep talking and nobody explodes for $7.49.
Dude, it's not bad. It's definitely a game to keep going if you are going to keep your PSVR. If you can't play in PSVR2, don't buy it.
Until You Fall for $12.49.
No.
Wanderer Deluxe Edition for $22.49.
I'm not buying anything called Wander in it.
Waddle Home $2.49.
Now, waddle home. Waddle the F out of here. Like,
Dead Secret $7.49.
Ooh, I feel like maybe I played this. I don't remember it, which means it's not memorable. Don't buy it.
Mars Odyssey $8.39.
No.
Windlands $14.99.
It looks stupid. You probably would like it, though.
I did like it. Anyone's Diary Discovery Edition $8.99.
Oof. That wasn't that bad of a game, I think.
You never played it, so I
Did
mean,
you play it?
I thought it was okay. It's a side scroller and totally not your speed. It's like
Okay, no
visual
then.
poetry. Yeah.
Oh, F that.
British horror bundle containing Made of Scare and Don't Knock Twice.
British horror bundle? Oh.
Horror.
Oh, horror.
Horror.
No, no, don't buy that.
Horror. 21.59. Okay. Stride for 11.99. Gonna have a PSVR2 upgrade.
Oh, that one's tempting because it looked like a good game. Is it?
Yeah, it is a good game.
Maybe. Okay.
Tokyo Chronos, 17.99.
Tokyo Chronos? No.
If you like visual novels, it's a really good one. Human Anatomy VR, 11.99.
Wow, I'm tempted. Can I enter things or is it just like an outward view?
It's up to you.
Oh, oh, oh,
But they only have male anatomy.
Okay, no, don't buy this.
Quar, Infernal Machines, 5.99.
Well, you're gonna give it away. Don't buy it when Alex is gonna put it in his roast box whenever we come.
I'm in shambles. I'm in shambles purchasing Quar when it's going for this price. Crystal Rift for 7.79.
Awful, no.
Dead Hungry for 4.95.
Dead stupid if you buy it.
I Expect You to Die for 15.99.
We already covered. No, we covered. Yeah. Oh, this is a good game. This is one you probably should buy.
Laid Back Camp Virtual Lake Motosu for 13.64.
Lay back on buying this game.
What if I motivated you by saying we instead have Laid Back Camp Virtual Fumoto Campsite?
Wow. Cool. Let me make imaginary s'mores with my imaginary friends with the imaginary $8 I'm not going to spend on this game.
What are you going to do for the other $5.64?
You don't want to know.
$12.99. We're talking about Moss PSVR 1.
Nope.
Smash Hit Plunder for $9.74.
Nope.
Moss Book 2 for $19.49.
Nope.
I don't know why. Oh, Moss for the PS5 being released February 21st is $17.99.
Nope.
Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion HD renovation for $6.69.
Sounds like the Burn Sane Bears. No.
That's an interesting title. I Expect You to Die 2, $16.99.
Play the first one.
You didn't even know there was a second one, Adam.
I did, but I haven't played it.
Horror Bar VR, $13.99.
No.
Pixel Ripped 1989, $10.49.
Don't do it.
Swordsman VR, $13.99.
It's that VR, that PSVR2 upgrade. I'll leave it to you. I'll let you pick.
Yeah, support this dev. He's done a ton of work.
Of course you would say that. Next.
Transformers Beyond Reality, $13.99.
No, please don't.
Headmasters, Adam's Mom's Lost Lessons, $5.59.
No, you don't have long enough to play it. It's not that good of a game. It should be free.
Day Magnete or Day Magnete VR, $13.99.
Come back to me when you can actually pronounce the name. No.
Oh man, Gadgeteer, $11.24.
Go, Gadget, up yours. Buy a new game.
Bing, bam, boom, Tentacular for $22.49, launching on the PS5 February 21st. I feel 21st.
like you might got to. No, I'm gonna still say no.
All right, and then Audica, Pre-Existing Condition by I Was Awake is free.
Oh gosh. Okay, if it's free, I mean,
it's a free song for you, Jim, on Audica.
I guess take it. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well, that is it for the sales, Adam. Adam, before we let the listeners go, let's let them into a clue. CES is coming up. Computer Electronics Show is what it used to be called. Now they just call it CES because it's run by the CTA. Play that back again if you're confused, because I am confused about it. But I do want to let people know Sony has given a showcase on the PSVR 2. This is where they announced PSVR 2 last year, January of 2022. Now they're doing a showcase January 2023. I'm expecting some big news. Last year, this was the first time we saw Horizon Call of the Mountain. First time we saw stuff about PSVR 2 for real. This is their second time showing this off on the biggest stage that they have, barring a PlayStation experience. Adam, are you hyped about it? You're going to be tuning in on January 4th to watch this?
Here's the thing. I want to see more gameplay. I want to see launch titles that have some weight to them, not these third-party like ticky-tack things. I want Firewall Ultra. I want Astrobot, even if it's again a very small, like pack-in game demo type thing. That's what I want to see. So I will be watching because it's directly related to us. We will cover it on the next podcast. That's what I'm hoping for. I want to see games and I want to see gameplay and I want something to fuel the fire. This is probably, I'm assuming, its last push for excitement that we're going to have until launch day.
Yeah, it's you're right. It's the last big show before launch day, and this is a pretty big show. You know, it's kind of the next thing. If you don't have E3, this is the next thing you hit. What kind of makes me nervous is CES is more like anything electronics. So car people show up. They're doing like healthcare showcase, talking about healthcare medicine or medicine technology and stuff like that. So this might be geared more towards like, oh yeah, VR is really cool. Here's our new VR headset. Here's all the like cool stuff you can do that's not playing an awesome ass game. So I hope that they get a clue and they think, you know, the thing that's going to push VR is gaming, and they show a lot of gaming stuff. I really hate for this to turn into something like, oh, look at that. You can play some music game in VR, and that's it.
You know, it would be interesting if, like, hey, Human Anatomy 2 for PSVR 2. Now you can explore a woman's body.
Now we now have the capacity to show women's bodies with the power of the PS5 and the advanced haptics. Yeah, yeah. So anyone interested in watching the showcase live, you can. You just go to youtube.com/Sony, and they will be broadcasting their keynote speech. This is on January 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern. So make a note, 8 p.m. Eastern. That'll be 7 p.m. Central. That'll be 5 p.m. Pacific. That's all the time zones I know. There actually says 6:30 a.m. Ist. I have no idea what time zone that is. So the evening of January 4th, get ready to watch this and see how it goes.
That's right. And listen, I want to thank you for listening to Play PSVR 2, the podcast. I was going to quit all the bad habits I had from 2022, but here's the thing. I remember that no one likes a quitter. Don't be a quitter. Keep listening to the podcast. Subscribe to our podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube. And listen, I want you to rate us. I want you to berate us. I want that juice, that juicy juice. This is Play PSVR 2, the podcast where virtual reality is our reality.